gentlemen, to Action Zone Wrestling. I'm the hardcore legend, Keith and Hawk.
And I, of course, am Davey Saka. We're here live at Farrington High School, checking out our second night here of Action Zone Wrestling. Cheap Heat now making his way to the ring.
But there's something about a guy in a really crappy mask that's got to put a smile on your face, man. Because here comes Cheap Heat.
And of course, tonight we've got a bunch of action, including James Gibson against the phenomenal AJ Styles, a rematch tonight here on AZW.
As we await his opponent right now.
And his opponent, hailing from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Rocker, Don Lee!
Big applause for the Rocker, Don Lee, as he now makes his way down to the ring.
55 years old. And, I'm sorry, he's not old. He's crafty.
For him, 55 sounds a bit young, so.
A bit young.
A bit young.
You think so? This should be a very entertaining match. Because both guys know how to really kind of play the game.
Of course, last time, Cheap Heat making his AZW debut. Rocker Donnelly, no stranger to the ring.
Yeah, that's right. Cheap Heat got spanked. He got discounted, man.
Our referee Eric checking both wrestlers here, and both ready to go. We're almost underway here at Action Zone Wrestling. Referee Eric calling for the bell. And we are underway. Both competitors there sizing each other up in the middle of the ring.
I cannot get over the crappy mask. I'm sorry. It's just, is it even tied on correctly?
And the two going at it there. Donnelly did the advantage, putting Cheap Heat up into the corner.
Donnelly must have taken the Geritol this morning because he totally pushed him back to the turnbuckle over there.
And of course, Cheap Heat calling for that hair pull there. Referee Eric having none of that.
You know what I like about referee Eric is that he just sits in the corner. That's probably the first time I actually seen him do something.
He's a hard-working referee.
He is. I'm not cutting him down or anything. I'll put him over. If he deserves to be put over, I'll put him over. Ooh!
Cheap Heat with that cheap shot to the back of the leg of Rocker Donnelly. Those arthritic knees there of Rocker Donnelly.
Those rusty knees of Rocker Donnelly. But that's a smart move. That's a smart move from Cheap Heat. You know, he's just gonna attack one area of the body, and he's gonna stick with it.
And there goes attacking that knee there of Rocker Donnelly once again. The Cheap Heat taking it to another shot there. Donnelly trying to get to the rope so he can help himself up. Like a kick to the groin there of Rocker Donnelly by Cheap Heat.
You think so? So Cheap Heat's from Tijuana, right?
I do believe so. Not too much known about him. This is only the second time.
Now he's living in Waianae?
Not too much of a difference there, I guess. Here we go. Donnelly making his way outside of the ring, still nursing that injured leg there. And Cheap Heat out chasing him around. Another strike to the leg of Rocker Donnelly. And referee Eric starting the count there.
Well, this definitely is a game plan for Cheap Heat. You know, he's just going to attack that knee of his. Oh! And right over the apron.
There you go, using that to ring post. Take out the left knee of Rocker Donnelly. Hard, you could hear that. And you can hear the pain in the crowd as well there.
Okay, now I'm wondering why referee Eric isn't counting Cheap Heat.
There's a lot on his mind.
A lot on his mind. He's got to watch two guys.
All right, since Cheap Heat's been going to the attack of that leg of Rocker Donnelly, Donnelly hasn't been back up on his feet at all since that initial attack, and now he's slowly getting there.
Yeah, USA. A crowd member chanting USA at the beginning of the night. You know, that's what I love about our fans, you know, because they're here just to have a great time, you know. Have a great time. Enjoy the wrestling. Enjoy two grown men beating the crap out of each other.
Rocker Donley hearing it from the crowd there. Cheap Heat doing well in the second match. Of course, last time we saw him in action didn't fare so well, but tonight a little better against Rocker Donley.
Well, what do you think? He's 55 years old. Of course he's going to do a little bit better.
Another kick to the groin by Cheap Heat there. Rocker Donley now back to his feet, barely using that rope for support there. Another attack to the leg by Cheap Heat. Keeps going at it.
Okay, he's a luchador, right?
I suppose.
Okay, because I'm still waiting for some lucha moves.
Doesn't quite show the high-flying body you would want, I guess.
Well, maybe it's because he moved to Waianae, you know.
Crowd getting into it, cheering for Rocker Donley to get back to his feet, and Cheap Heat using the ropes to his advantage there. Still going to work on that left leg there of Rocker Donley. Looks like Cheap Heat explaining the rules to referee Eric.
Well, everybody needs a reminder once in a while, I guess. I don't know. I've never played by the rules before.
Of course, Mr. Keithan Hawk, my partner here, the first ever hardcore legend of Hawaii. As we're here out in Farrington High School, Action Zone Wrestling. And Cheap Heat still going to the leg of Rocker Donley there. Little cockiness there.
You know, this match is really just, it's, you know, it may seem slow, but that's what Cheap Heat wants right now. He wants to take it slow. He wants to really kind of tweak that knee as much as he possibly can.
Now, as a legend of the ring, at what point should Cheap Heat go for the submission hold or the pin here on Rocker Donley?
Well, I think he's ready right now. You know, if it was me, I would definitely be on that knee and just maybe doing some kind of submission move on it. Oh, we got a spark of life from the Rocker Donley. Hopefully he'll get back on his feet.
That may be it there. Another punch to the midsection of Cheap Heat. Those hard right fists of that padded right hand, and a low blow by Rocker Donley. And applause by the crowd.
And how the hell did referee Eric miss that?
Referee Eric's doing his best here in this match. Here we go, Rocker Donley back to the advantage here, taking it to Cheap Heat, sending him against the ropes. Here we go, off the ropes. Hard throw against the ropes.
Wow. Okay, I heard that turnbuckle shot, and that's two.
No.
Hitting what seems to be all four corners.
Sending him around the world here in the ring. Cheap Heat's head hitting every turnbuckle in the ring now. And Rocker Donley with looks like a sleeper hold there against the
I
ropes.
think he's taking off the mask.
Trying to remove the mask of Cheap Heat, Rocker Donley. Maybe a bad idea.
Yeah, maybe you should be working on him a bit more. Beautiful whip to the turnbuckle.
And of course, Rocker Donley is still showing that injury there to the left knee. Cheap Heat, good 3-4 minutes he was working on that leg of Rocker Donley.
Nice stunner.
Great stunner there, Rocker Donley going for the pin.
Bad positioning.
2 count and a foot up on the rope there.
Really bad positioning.
Two still going at it here. Another stunner, a second stunner to Cheap Heat there by Rocker Donley, pulling him away from the ropes this time. He's got him in the center of the ring. 1, 2, a 2 count. Rocker Donley back up.
Okay, that's like really stupid. You beat him already, just discover him.
Rocker Donley going for a little more punishment. A third stunner there by Rocker Donley on Cheap Heat.
Hooks a leg.
And the 3 count there. Rocker Donley defeating Cheap Heat.
Well, I guess if you have to put an exclamation point on it, 3 stunners will do the job. You know, as much crap as I give to Rocker Donley, he's a wrestler, he does his job, and he does it well.
There you go, Rocker Donley. We've got a bunch of action here tonight, including our main event, Next we have two main events, Lopaka versus Akua for the AZW Championship. And of course, James Gibson of a WWE WCW fame against the phenomenal AJ Styles.